Sure. Thanks, Flippity. So this game is a precision platform for the NES. So basically, the game is a lot of uh, so you're doing a lot of damage boosting and manipulating a lot of iframes. There's some tech where you have to manipulate bosses, and it's kind of a wacky game. So basically, there's a satellite that's been taken over by a mutant virus. This is from the manual, and then um, so I guess these engineers decide to take this young colonel named Scott O'Connor and make him an image to put into the game. So it took a bunch of his historic data from his family, and they found that there's a Kabuki fighter in his family. So they merged that with his abilities, so he becomes this Kabuki fighter. So that's basically the story. And then they're just the rest of the cutscenes aren't important. They're just basically the engineering team sort of watching his progress and trying to keep him safe. So, all right. Well, without further ado, I'll get started. And this is a little tricky. I'll do my best with commentary just because it's a lot of tight movement. Okay. Okay, so that's actually the game code that's sort of flashing on the screen. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so I need to jump these two guys and clear my path by killing that guy. Take this damage boost. So avoid this guy. So I'm trying to get in front of this, and that didn't happen. So you want to try to get in front of those bullets to try to boost ahead. Take these guys out, clear path. Take that guy out. Jump these guys. So that's an optional boost. You jump this guy. Take another damage boost to it. Those guys take a lot of hits, so you just want to damage boost through them. So this guy will give me a boost here. Okay, and take this. Take jump. So I'm gonna have to wait on that bullet that's flying overhead. Okay. Take those guys out. Alright, and that's stage 1-1. I take a little slower just because. Okay. And then this is. So I'm going to manipulate this boss. Ah. He got me. I got a little too close. So if he jumps off the wall if you're too close to a wall. Okay, and another feature of this game is you can pause and hit up and down to adjust your life and ships. I'm just going to do that just to be a little more on the conservative side since it's a marathon. Okay. This is another optional cutscene. Okay, so I'll take this damage boost to get through these guys. Jump these birds. And so I'm jumping to avoid being pushed back by that water. Okay, so I need to jump, take my thumb off of the D-pad to do a neutral jump, or he'll knock you back. Okay, and let's take these water currents to get a boost. Okay, good. Got the good pattern. So that jaw that was above my head is all RNG, so he can ruin your day. Okay, let me take these guys out. Pick up those chips. That's a fake goal. Well, I have my timer up just in case. But that was a fake gold. Okay, so try to get down here. Got the boost. So by hitting that spike, you fall straight down as opposed to having a zigzag through those. Okay, take this boost. Get those chips. I'll take this guy out. And as you notice, you get a refill of chips in life at the end of every section. Okay, I'm just gonna spam these fireballs on this guy. Okay. Okay, again, I'm gonna exchange life for chips. And so you just want to spam fireballs, and then when he gets, after you do that, he'll run to the center, and you want to whip him, or else he's gonna make a false image that you might chase down, and so you're in danger of chasing after a fake image that won't actually damage him. Okay, so here's some tight jumps here. Okay, so I have to avoid these spike balls, take that small jump there. That's a jump cancel. And here's a clip coming up. Let me see if I can get it. Or a zip, rather. There it is. So if you hit that corner, the corner of that gear, you get zipped forward. Okay, so that flip avoids that flame. Okay, so I want to try to take the damage there, so then I can just sort of damage boost, clip my way through that section. Okay, so this stage is sort of what gives beginning runners a lot of trouble. Because, like, you had to see, I had to sort of concentrate what I was doing. So, okay. So I'm gonna go for this manipulation. There's a way to get him to. Nope, I didn't get it. To get him on the left side, and you can just fire him down. I think Z-Tox, one of the old runners, found that. And this game's sort of notorious for having hard locks, so because of the sprite limitations and the speedrun, because the game doesn't expect, and it's not really expected probably by the developers that people are going to leave that many sprites on the screen. So I'm gonna be a little more conservative and kill a few things on screen because I don't want that to happen. That's weird. Mainly I'm worried about these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna take that bullet damage boost through this guy. That worm on that sort of crawly guy takes I think like 5 hits, so better just damage boost through him. Jump over this guy and that guy. Hair whip that guy. So the run's pretty scripted. So the runners here that people that run this game kind of know what weapons to use where and how to, so very specific as to what weapons you want to use on which enemies in which portions of the run. Like, these are called quantum bombs. They look like sticks of dynamite. So they do a lot of damage. So I just hair whipped him and he drives me into the left wall. And then once he starts heading up, you're supposed to, as quickly as possible, switch to the quantum bombs and start dynamiting him. You can actually get 2 in, but I am not that as fast as Column Ball or some of the other top runners. Okay. Okay, so this screen wraps and kills that guy behind, to the right. Okay, only switch to the hair whip. Okay, so I'll take this damage boost and boost through that spike ball. And this is just some basic platforming, sort of go back and forth to get that spike to pass that spike. Or get it to appear so I can run past it. Okay, so that's 5-1. So the 5-2 is a vertical platforming stage. And this game's kind of weird. You'll see ice next to fire. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Because you're basically inside of a computer. So I guess they figured they could do whatever they wanted. Okay, so go across these monkey bars. Okay, so it takes some damage boost to get across that electrified grass. And so I'm hitting down to sort of do these jump cancels on the those bars. Those sort of I don't know, scaffolding, whatever it's called. Oh my gosh. Should not have gone for that. Okay, so that's... I do a little more conservative strat here, typically, and I should have done that for the marathon. Thought it was okay. Okay, so that weapon's sort of heat-seeking, so it saves me some trouble with tracking down the enemies. It just doesn't do a lot of damage, so I won't be using it for bosses. For the last couple, 3 bosses. Alright, so go across there. Yeah, so one little fall and you're down like 10 seconds. And it's 3-1 or 5-2. Okay, so this is, I think his name's Rob. So you just want to attack this top portion. Oops. A brain fart there. 1, 2, jump, punch. 1, 2, jump, punch. 2, jump, punch. 1, okay. So I'm going up to the central computer to basically just, I think this is the central computer or the virus, I can't remember, to kill it. Because the satellite's supposedly controlling some weapon system that could destroy Earth, of course, so I'm just gonna use the quantum bombs to kill this thing. And then exchange for chips. So this final, so that was the first part 1 of the boss, and this is the second part. So he just takes 6 quantum bombs to kill. Or 7. Well, I guess 7. But let's see. And time. Yeah, let's see. I think I might. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. All right. Thanks for having me on, and I'll be on tomorrow with Monster Party.